Hi there. This short video is a quick way for us to explain all the different things Birds of Paradise Theatre Company does. We hope you find it useful and interesting. If you have any questions that we don't answer here, at the end of the video, we will tell you how you can contact us by phone or email. Birds of Paradise Theatre Company, or BOP for short, is a theatre company based in Glasgow in Scotland that was set up in 1993. BOP was Scotland's first touring theatre company employing disabled and non-disabled actors. And in 2012, we became Scotland's only disability-led theatre company. We want our work to make things better for disabled people in the theatre and arts in Scotland and as many other places as possible. We do this in 4 ways. 1. Making theatre and putting plays and life stories on stage. 2. Helping other people to make theatre and tell other stories. 3. Helping disabled people to learn how to be artists and theatre makers. 4. Working with other arts organisations to help them be more accessible for disabled people. BOP's artistic vision is of a culture where disabled artists are recognised for the excellence of their work, celebrated for the stories they bring to the stage, and are a vital part of the artistic landscape of Scotland. Definition. By disabled, we mean anybody who thinks of themselves as having a physical impairment, such as being in a wheelchair user, neurodiversity, such as being autistic or having Down syndrome, a sensory impairment such as being blind or deaf, a mental health condition such as having depression and long-term health complaints like diabetes. BOP's purpose is to be an accessible arts company that produces work-class productions and projects that place disabled artists centre stage and to develop the disabled artists of the future. We know that disabled people continue to experience a lack of equality and considerable barriers within society, including the arts. Our work helps to challenge and address these. Definition. By accessible, we mean that we work to make sure that disabled people are able to take part in all areas of our work, neither as an artist, staff, or audience. BOP works across 3 key areas: BOP Theatre, BOP Development, and BOP Strategic. BOP Theatre. BOP Theatre are the plays we put on. We don't have a particular style. Each production can be quite different. We have stage, physical theatre, and children's puppetry, new writing, comedy, and classic dramas. But every show we make puts disabled people centre stage. Part of our process is what we call creative access. This is our term for making audio description, captioning, and sign language part of the play itself, so that every performance is accessible to people with hearing and visual impairments, rather than something added at the end of rehearsals. Audiences have told us that this approach actually makes the work even more interesting. Integrated BSL was great. Audience member at Purposeless Movements. BOP Development. We understand that deaf and disabled artists face a lot of barriers on their road to have a professional career. So BOP development creates opportunities for people who have experienced these barriers, like our projects. BOP Artists was a project in partnership with National Theatre of Scotland that provided disabled artists in Scotland with space, time and teaching to help them develop a new creative project and their own learning. It is important to us that there is a pool of young and talented deaf and disabled artists who will be making excellent work long into the future. Definition. By barriers we mean things that stop some disabled people from being able to access opportunities such as classes or workshops. There are 5 main barriers that people experience. 1. Difficulty knowing where to look for information about opportunities. 2. Difficulty finding out information about how an opportunity has been made accessible. 3. Not enough support is provided when taking part of an opportunity. 4. Difficulty in being able to travel to opportunities. 5. The attitudes of people working at the opportunity not making disabled people feel comfortable. BOP Strategic. BOP Strategic is how BOP works when it's thinking about changes that could be made across the wider arts industry. Sometimes we might be brought into an organisation to deliver disability equality training to help them be more accessible towards any disabled staff and audiences, or to do an access audit of their printed material or website to ensure it is accessible to as many people as possible. Another BOP strategic project is our Youth Arts Consultants. This is a group of young disabled artists who are available to give advice about access and inclusion to people setting up arts activities for young people, like a youth theatre. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you can contact us by phone on 01415521725, or you can email us using the address all@bobtheatre.co.uk. You can also find out lots more about the company on our website www.bobtheatre.co.uk.